Hello and welcome to Jade Empire, The Tales of Tungsten Mashavir, Part 6. I have a level up available. I'm very happy about this surprise level up. I'm going to go for a balanced path. Like all things, balanced. Done. And I want my 1,000 cuts to be the best ever. So we're going to spend all our points on 1,000 cuts. Yeah, I'm just going to save up and just be a 1,000 cut man. This is the Jade Empire version of Sir Slogger. Hey, talk to him.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot, I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the Teahouse so things could go back to the way they were.
Did the Teahouse change owners recently? I know that they did. I just got done talking to the new owner,
but
but
the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Quan if you want the whole story. I used to steep the tea here. They called me Steeper Yanru. But now Dutong says I'm going to be the new barkeep. I'll have to give out advice and wine in equal doses.
Tell me more about Dutong.
I can't say too much about him. He's my boss, after all. Mostly, he just sits in the corner and drinks his wine until he gets drunk. It's a shame Mother Quan had to give the place up. She didn't waste her days getting drunk, and she didn't make me practice giving out advice all day so I could become a barkeep.
Give it up? What do you mean?
It's complicated. If you want the whole story, talk to old Mother Quan. I'll just keep practicing my advice. Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
Give me some more advice.
The wise man will always remember that falling leaves spiral downwards, but only until they rest on the earth.
I would like some wine.
Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. No wine, except for him, of course. You want some advice?
No, I'm good now. Goodbye.
Farewell. Take care. If you ever need any advice, I'll be right here, handing it out like a barkeep should. Goodbye.
Wait, what was that? Old Mother Quan.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You're so old. You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
She sounds like old Leah Thomas, like in Back to the Future Part 2, when Marty McFly goes to the future and meets his mother that's old, and it sounds like Lorraine Baines, Leah Thomas, old lady voice. You didn't know he owned the land when you built the place?
No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check the writ to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
I'm going to speak to Dutong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my Teahouse back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine Teahouse.
I could kick his ass for you. Let's look around a little bit more before I beat the shit out of anybody. Oh, Hugh the Brave.
You really shouldn't waste your time.
Oh, I already talked to you. Oh, crap. Jar? Am I going to talk to a jar, or am I going to break the jar? Jar. Oh. Somebody look what's going on over here. Rue.
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the great dam and save the town. I'll be a hero. That'll show 'em. Well, that'll show 'em all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
This man's beard.
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
Dawnstar, don't swear.
I don't...
Okay. Oh. This camera's so weird. Oh my god. I need to see if I could pause it. That man's beard is just has a life of its own. Are you sure it's not a snake that latched onto your chin?
Look at all these people, and I'm the only server in the place. If Dutong doesn't start running things better, I'm going to quit.
You bringing me a drink? No. Then go away.
Bring me a goddamn drink. Oh my lord.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No! Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No! Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Who are you and who is Zhang?
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
Don't worry. I'll speak with him.
You will? I must warn you, Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Let's go talk to Zong.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong. Too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox.
I believe you. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Maybe you can go get another ox.
Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
Intuition. The other ox will be lonely if you don't go back.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
All in a day's work, sir.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Wait, is that Dutong? Am I about to take your... Oh! Well, I guess that's one way to handle things. What are you doing over here, sir? Kindly Yushan.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore. Just leave me alone.
All right. Look at this meat man over here. Well, hello there. Sorry, you just caught me in the middle of eating. Ha! Who am I kidding? I'm always eating. What can I do for you? Who are you? Ah, I am Chow Jin, Master Cook and Master of enjoying the fruits of my labor, as my sizable girth would suggest. You've never had food like mine before, I'll wager. It's too bad that people outside my home of Shangdang County cannot seem to stomach the delicacies that I prepare. They truly don't know what they're missing. I was recently at the Imperial City, and not one person there could eat so much as 2 of my dishes. Such weak constitutions, all of them. Why don't people like your food? The food from my county can have some unusual effects on people. For example, this dish of roasted cow heart sautéed with the bile of leopard has a particularly nasty effect on one's constitution. Other dishes like my monkey's brain stew can have a negative effect on the workings of the mind. Still others can deplete one's spirit. It can be quite dangerous if you eat too much of one type of food, or if you are particularly weak in certain areas of your character. I'll try your food. You're a stout one, aren't you? But let's make this more interesting. Anyone can eat food, but could you eat 3 of my dishes, do you think?
Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifog.
Give me 300 silver to cover my expenses. If you can eat all 3 dishes in a row and stay on your feet, I'll give you back your money, and you'll leave none the poorer, but well fed. Fair enough, here's your 300 silver.
Niwupa ea kupusa ea elwath kraka ea nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napiat shatia uko.
Remember, though, these dishes tend to take a little out of you. I will describe the dishes that affect constitution first, followed by those that affect mind and then the spirit.
Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifog.
Of course, I'll eat along with you, so you know it's safe. First, we have roasted bear heart, monkey brain stew, or shark spleen soup. It's fresh shark, mind you. I'll test my body's constitution with the roasted bear heart first. That sounds not too bad.
Ia. Wowo ea kukwania sinia ia.
You survived that well. You must be quite healthy indeed.
Piat shatia kraka ea nano uksaro wo nofatasea.
Now, the next 3 dishes are a bit more potent. Be careful what you choose.
Noko wo ifawea ok kun one wipifia.
We have pickled haunch of deer served with brown beetle paste, cold eagle eye soup, and jellied eels stuffed with fermented seaweed. Take your pick. I'm going to go with the eels. This might be hard on my spirit, but the jellied eels sound tasty.
Ika kahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oka uki ia ayayuya wai.
You have a stout spirit, quite remarkable.
Wasrafno sositu noko ota napia ifaria ok.
And so we move on to the last dishes. These are some of the most notorious recipes in Shangdang County. Choose carefully.
Wo kupketita sumpono sukokot awokatia wo nofatasea.
We have boiled ox testicles smothered in a succulent cream sauce, curdled porcupine bladder in calabared rat's milk, calabared, and raw alligator eggs served in worms, goat's gall. I'm going to do the testicles. They actually don't sound that bad. I feel healthy. I'll take 2 of the testicles, please.
Niwu sosawa ea wak tasi no ni nano yota napia ifaria ok.
Fantastic. Fantastic. 3 dishes and you're still standing. You were the first person outside of Shangdang County to ever consume that much of my cooking.
Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nova ya ifawea oka wikino.
I couldn't possibly keep your silver after such an excellent display of digestive fortitude. I will gladly give you back your 300 silver, or we can make this interesting.
Tofaria wo sa ya wo kokoko pikita wo sa ya sawa fonia ok.
If you are really daring, I have one last dish that I haven't even had the nerve to try myself. I'm sure it's safe, I think. Well, there's no telling how it might affect us. Tell me more. I might be interested.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowea sonsi ya wo yowea.
This dish has no name yet, or at least none that I could pronounce. I learned it from a loud, annoying foreign man I met in the Imperial City.
Piershat uk ni uksa ia sunpuno kanhon wo ushashia uksa hiaka.
The ingredients are very rare, and it costs me quite a bit to procure them, especially while I'm stuck in this quaint village. I'll need another 300 silver from you.
Wo kupketita sumpono sukokot awokatia wo nofatasea.
Of course, if you survive this final dish, I will gladly reimburse you all your silver. I may even have a few treasures that I could part with. Here's another 300 silver. Let me try it.
Ia. Wowo ia kukwania sinia ia.
Excellent. Now, if you can, try to describe the taste to me and what it does to you. And remember, this is for posterity, so please be honest.
Ika kahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oka uki ia ayayuya wai.
You survived! What I wouldn't give to have you around my kitchen back home. Simply astounding.
Niwu sosawa ia wak tasi no ni nano yota napia ifaria ok.
Well, how did it taste? What did it do to you? It depleted every aspect of my being. That's dangerous stuff.
Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia.
Every aspect. Now that is dangerous indeed, but highly intriguing. There are few dishes short of poison that have that capability.
Voso awi ani tu uksumpuno.
Please, take your silver, and take this. It's a small trinket that belonged to my family. I have no use for it, and you've certainly earned it.
Uktatsa ia okayowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia.
If you'll excuse me, I must go in search of new ingredients, for it seems you have eaten everything I have. Good fortune to you. The bronze tongue. Let's see what that is. Bronze tongue, where are you? Ah, there it is. Oh, that's good. Let's see. What does this do? Damn. I'm gonna unequip this. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna equip the bronze tongue. Often used by magicians and charlatans, this gem gives the wielder persuasive skills that could make a man sell the shirt off his back for pins. Speaking with ease in any role, the wielder finds that the hearts of others malleable and easily swayed, but particularly skilled individuals can see past its magic. Neat. All right. Are you gonna give her a goddamn break?
Look at these town folk glaring at us. It ain't our fault we're stuck here.
Yeah. Alright, I know you paid me Dutong, but it's time for you to do leave.
Why do you persist in troubling me? All I want is to be left alone with a steady stream of wine flowing my way. Is that too much to ask in my own tea house?
Can I see the writ granting you ownership of this place?
Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Kwan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking.
I think you conned old Mother Kwan.
What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, 3 Sheets Dutong, could do such a thing is, well, it is unthinkable. Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Kwan, and I don't see any reason to continue our conversation. So thank you, and goodbye.
I'm gonna fight you. Hold on, let me heal.
Why do you persist?
Let's see. So he says it's
Yes,
locked
good.
up.
Dutong says he hired me because I'm
Okay.
big as an ox and just as smart.
Let's see if I can find where this thing is locked up. Oh, Mother Kwan.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in my...
Okay. I want to ask you some questions.
That's sweet of you, but there's nothing I could tell you short of...
Okay.
Hello again, salutary. I would rather have kept my old...
I want to talk to you about Dutong and his imperial wit. Writ?
That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Kwan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone ever see the actual writ?
Mother Kwan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Kwan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Kwan.
Maybe I can make Dutong confess.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Get him drunk, and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
You can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
So let's start him off with 1 peasant's wine, and then 2 Imperial seasoned spirits, so he's at 7. Give Master Dutong some peasant's wine.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Give him some Imperial seasoned spirits.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be back in a bit.
Good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's Teahouse. What can I do for you, my friend?
Let's talk about the writ you showed Mother Quan.
The writ? Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Can't you see the drink is flowing? Look at how busy my teahouse is. Isn't it glorious?
I think I need 1 more.
Put the writ out of your mind and join the party. Mingle. Enjoy yourself. Everybody should have a good time at Master Dutong's Teahouse.
I'm going to give him 1 more
You should
Imperial.
speak to Dutong.
Yes.
No problem. The
Imperial seasoned spirits.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh boy. I'll be back in a bit.
Good. Go speak. We'll get him to admit.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at
Oh,
the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong?
Let's talk about that writ you showed Mother Quan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Oh, Charm, tell me about the writ. You can trust me. Yeah, tell me about the writ. You can trust me.
Yeah, you're a good friend. I could trust you. You'll understand. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
Oh, come on.
I hate that restorative potion. That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Well, now that you mention it, yes, you told me it was fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce.
Delicious commerce.
I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
You disgust me, Dutong. We won't sell Mother Quan out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Let's scram.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Yay. Yay.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
Dutong's writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Oh yeah. Dutong confessed. The tea house is yours again.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
Hooray.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
It was nothing. I was glad to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Praise the Emperor! Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me.
All is right with the tea house. It took me roughly half an hour, but the tea house is saved. Is this where that guy cooks? I think I've explored all I can in this area. And this place has been set right, as it were. Let me make sure to save. Okay, I gotta look for her husband. I think I already was up there. No, I didn't go all the way down there. Okay, let me look. What I was going to say earlier, but I didn't find the time to do so, is that these games, Jade Empire, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, are so rich in story and content. And when I was younger, I really didn't pay attention to that kind of thing. I kind of just took it all at surface level, rushed through games, got through them, read the dialogue and skipped it. You know, I didn't wait for people to read it. And it's just, I am so happy. I'm so lucky that I get to go through and play these games again and make something out of them. Like, make content on my channel. I'm very happy I could do that. Now let me open up this trap. Oh, it wasn't a trap. Okay. Well, hello, peasants. What's up here? Oh, it looks like a T-posing kid. Let me go... Oh, there's my little mini-map. I'm going to explore more down here first. See what's going on. Because I think that's the main village. Oh, look at this big ass building. Boy.
Onu yu wir napayir wok onu yu sayir ikupan.
The market doesn't smell like fish anymore. That's good, right? Oh, damn. Fisherman.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
Wow, I just took a second to actually look at, like, how low the river is. You could just walk around in there.
We ought to form a guild. Everyone else has them, why not us?
The Porters Union. Well, oh, why can't I select these guys? Oh, they must all just be like, those are NPCs that are even less important than like this guy right here that you can interact with. These are just random guys walking around, which is surprising. I'm still wondering if there's some sort of glitch, but I could talk to this guy, Lucian.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing! Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Who are you?
People call me Li Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket maker. In fact, I dare say I am the best basket maker in all of Tien's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So, I have no supplies to make my baskets and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not. My children only need one meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a third job if necessary. I know things will turn around soon.
I'm glad you're keeping your spirits up. He's very high energy.
Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I want to ask you some questions.
You came to the right place, then. I won't give you the doom and gloom others will. Sure, we've got problems, but Tien's Landing is still the best village in the district.
Tell me about the town's problems. Kind of already know those. I have questions about the town itself.
I'm always happy to talk about Tien's Landing. We may have a few minor problems, but I'm sure Shang, our Imperial Minister, will find a way to solve them.
Where did the name Tien's Landing come from?
A splendid question, and one in which I am particularly well-versed. It is a fascinating tale that dates back to the blessed first Emperor of Jade, sagacious Tien.
Sounds interesting. Go on.
Before he was emperor, before there was even an empire, sagacious Tien was a young man, fond of wandering the countryside. One day he stopped, weary from his travels. He lay down to rest beneath the shade of a cool tree and had a marvelous dream of a shining empire. This dream drove him to create the Jade Empire as we know it. To honor the memory of his dream, he returned and built a summer palace in the spot where he had stopped to rest. In time, a town, this town, sprang up around the palace.
I don't see any palace around here.
Well, that was long ago. Over the centuries, the castle fell into ruin. But make no mistake, Tien's Landing is where he had his dream. The castle proves it.
But there is no castle.
Yes, but there used to be, many centuries ago. All evidence of it may be gone now, but just knowing it was here once is all the proof I need.
Fair enough.
Other villages try to claim the Emperor had his dream while crossing their lands, but I know the truth. Tien's Landing, my hometown, is the birthplace of the Empire.
I want to talk about something else.
Of course, I will gladly converse on any number of topics. It's a fine way to pass the time on such a beautiful day.
I have questions about the town itself.
I'm always happy.
All right, let's skip through those parts. Where can I buy and sell things?
Most of the merchants and our glorious Minister Shang gather in the town square, the highest point in the village. Just follow any path that leads up until you reach it. Few of the merchants have anything to sell, what with the dam being open and all, but if you head up to the square, you can still get a nice view of the whole town.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna sidestep over to Chuman.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
Who are you?
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid. There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Maybe I could help you collect. I don't like doing that. I could lend you some silver till you get back on your feet. Oh, okay. Yeah.
A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
Your customers are taking advantage of you. I understand where he's coming from. That's enough about your business.
A good thing. It's an uncomfortable topic, really. It's not so much that I need anyone's charity as I could just use some help around here.
I want to ask you some questions.
No, I'm nobody. You don't want to talk to me. You should speak to Minister Shang. He's much more important than a simple merchant about to go out of business.
You're going out of business?
There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the...
He really wants me to collect. Maybe I could help you collect.
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
Editing doctor here. I just wanted to say, it really seems like that guy was kind of like the old grandma or the person who's like, your mom's cleaning the whole house and you offer her help. You say, hey mom, can I help you vacuum or can I help you do the dishes? And your mom says, no, it's fine. I'll just do all this work by myself. And then you say, well, mom, I'll help you vacuum. No, it's okay. I'll just slave away here. And it's like, all right, well, what do you want me to do? Okay, well, that's enough about your business. Ask some questions. Okay, well,
Farewell.
That's all he can help me with. Oh, hello, boys. Okay, so I fully explored that area down there. I don't think I can actually get to those gray spots. I'm looking up at the top right of the mini-map. Maybe I can... Oh, yeah, I can. I can keep on going. See, I kind of fill it all out. Ooh, a stream. Let's see what's on the extreme ends of this. Just a not very good flowing river. I wonder if when the dam is not closed or whatever, if this becomes more of a torrent. The flow coming from this river here would probably be stronger, right? And would break away that bridge and everything. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see and if they took that into consideration. But I'm all done down here. Let me go up to the main area and see who I can talk to for a little bit. Or at least let me even look around this big giant temple. Hello?
This here's a private club. Members only.
Oh. How do I become a member? How do I become a member?
You can't. Just move along.
Move along. Move along. Fine, I'm going.
You have a nice day now.
Farewell.
Ing better figure out a way to get us out of here soon, or I'm going to snap.
Or I'm gonna beat his ass. Oopsie. The Cataclysm. Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people. But one of the most disturbing tales comes from far to the west, beyond the Ocean of Tempest. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that is inhospitable to life. The further one travels the Ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun, but there must be another explanation, not shrouded in myths and superstition. Of particular note are the reports of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those few brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of Tempest. At night, this cloud glows with heat, and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in that area were filled with the desiccated corpses, their skin rotting and their hair and teeth falling from their bodies. One particularly disturbing log, penned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of those craft, suggests that the skies were filled with a roar, like the cries of the gods. And it finishes with an unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. Well, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Wow. Fisherman.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
Look at that beached boat up there. Big Tan. Big Tien.
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
You think Tien's Landing is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
What are you doing in Tien's Landing?
My name's Tien, but everyone calls me Big Tien because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. You wouldn't happen to know any pretty young gals, would you? Someone who'd want to come live on the farm with me?
Dawnstar. I could help you if the price is right.
Price? What are you talking about?
Oh, no, I don't mean like that.
I get it. My old father warned me about your type. I ain't looking to buy me no woman. No lady for hire type gals for this country, boy. I just want a nice, respectable gal to be my wife. One who can help me out on the farm and such.
I don't know any eligible women.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tien. You have a nice day now.
Oh, I shall. I shall. I'll go looking for a woman for you, Big Tien.
Are you getting slow in your old age, Jan?
Irkana. Well, niggas.
Your move, old goat.
Ikirnik tinepiru. Wo iferek uksun puno.
You play too conservatively, Vo. You must be bold when playing a game of Yi. Did I teach you nothing?
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the lion, if you please.
Wotowir ukawana ir usowana da hoki. Niato wononapadi irovir.
Humph. A wise move, but you know you cannot win. You stall this game the way you hesitated to learn harmonic combinations. You must be bold, Vo.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Tawi ia kawana ia sonir ipoki.
I'm doing my very best to ignore you too. Very well. What do you want from Jan the Iron Fist or Mistress Vo? If you are here for training, I refuse. What exactly are you doing?
Wanakapir awaf, van sier surufus isinosaurus usuno.
We are having our game of Yi interrupted. Playing without the board or pieces is hard enough without some stranger interrupting.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
Ikirnik tinepiru, wo iferek uksun puno.
We have simply decided to do away with the board. If one is properly focused, it is not so hard to keep the game in one's mind. What kind of training can you two offer? None. Too many seek our guidance.
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirapir ni takatashi.
And look where that got us. Your foolish devotion to the way of the open palm drove you from my tutelage and made you weak. No more. End of subject. I have some questions about Tien's landing. Then you should ask them of someone who cares.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told you that we are not from Tien's landing. We know little of the events here.
The Empire posts a minister to look after this place. Shang is his name, I think. Pester him if you must know about this place. I'll leave you two to your game.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
As much as it pains me, Vo is right. I see potential in you, greater strength than the dozens of worms who compete for my favor.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Does this mean you will train me?
Ipanar nuku iwair nikasanarir iruru ninua sair kana.
I will make you an offer. Show me that you understand every nuance of the way of the closed fist, and I will teach you how to bend the storms to your will through tempest.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Usair kokonato, tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato siiri panoneniku.
We will be here for some time, if you wish either of our tutelage. But do not ask us to guide you on your path. Learning the ways on your own is the most important lesson.
Irkana, wonik.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Oh.
Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Heavenly wave. 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Actually, Lan sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
She's just worried about you.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
So why don't you talk with her?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
She wants your Baker Bay cock. I get the feeling you're not telling me something.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
Have you told any of this to Lan?
No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
Maybe I could talk to Ailing for you.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Neat. Well, I'm going to call the episode there. It's been an interesting time in Tien's Landing. Learned a lot. Did a lot. Experienced a lot. I hope you join me on the next Tales of Tungsten Mashavir.
Let's keep things simple.